two games against a divisional rival and you win both of them. How good does it feel after tonight's game?
Really good. Obviously, yeah, it's always good to win the first one, but then when you have a back-to-back night and you lose the second one, it's even out. So the second one's almost more important after a win. So we got 4 points ahead of them now in the standings, and yeah, it feels good and it was a big win for sure.
Is there a, Coach Dubois talked about yesterday that idea that your team didn't change their game. You guys were out shooting them in the second period of last night's game, 20-6, and yet you're down 2-0. And so you have a good third period because you didn't change things. You just kind of followed through. Did you feel that kind of carried into the first period where you guys had like a 5-1, 8-2 shot edge over them?
Yeah, I think yesterday we started off a little slow. I felt like our first period wasn't there. We talked about it in the room, and then we got going, and obviously had a huge third period. And today, I felt like in the second, we were kind of the first 10 minutes they were a little better than us. But I think, like you said, we try to just stick to our game, don't change too much, believe what we can do, believe in the system, and it's been working so far this year. And if we can hold on to that for the rest of the year, it's just good, positive things are going to happen.
What can you say about your pairing with Declan Chisholm? You guys have been playing primarily the entire year together. So how have you liked the development between the two of you?
Yeah, I like it. Obviously, we're putting up numbers right now, but it's not just this. I think we play solid in the D zone too. Like we both know we have to work on our defensive game, and we try to help each other. We talk a lot. I think we build a pretty good chemistry over the year now, and yeah, offensively it's been clicking so far, and I hope it keeps going.
You talk about earlier in the season. You talked about needing to bounce back. Do you feel like you've done that? You've been able. I mean, again, you're not going to stop, but do you feel like you're transitioning back to where you expected yourself to be?
Yeah, I definitely had a solid start into the season so far. I've been happy the way I play so far. But like you said, like I want to keep going. This is only first quarter of the season so far. We're in just over 20 games now, and I hope I can keep that going and don't think about what happened last year really.
Just further to that, with playing with Declan, how nice is it to be able to be encouraged to, push the pace up as a defenseman, carry the puck forward, and maybe try to even create some offense? Some teams or coaches will discourage that in their system. How nice that as a defenseman to have that sort of freedom.
Yeah, I love it. Like I said, we always go offensive, and we get told that in the O zone we can try things, but in the D zone we have to be strong, and that gives you a good feeling to know you don't just have to rim the puck deep. You can try some things. Obviously, you don't overdo it, but yeah, like I said, I really like our system. I like how offensive we play, and it's been good so far.
Someone that you played with in parts of in the year, Billy Heinola, obviously was recalled. In your opinion, what makes him such a dynamic player from what you've seen?
He's just for his age, it's incredible. I've never seen a D like that. He can skate, he can move the puck, especially on the power play. Like I look at him every game and look what he does and try to see maybe I can take some of his skills, but it's pretty hard to get close to his skill set. But no, overall, I think he's just a really smart player. He sees good plays and makes the right decisions.
Me, just kind of throughout this year and the ups and downs and whatnot, like how strong is this group and the chemistry between you guys? Seems like a really strong group from at least what we see.
Yeah, I think this comes from last year too. Like we got a lot of guys that played here last year already. It's not a complete new team, and I think the guys that came in, they made a really good job adjusting and getting themselves into the room and having a voice and everything. And I think we've been a really really good group of guys, and everyone's having fun coming to the rink every day to practice or to games. And you can obviously see that out there. We play for each other. We don't let anyone down, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it this year so far.
In the second period, when you stop that goal on the line, do you say anything to Mikkel Burden, or do you have to? Is there any good-natured fun with that after you make that stop for him?
No, I didn't talk to Birdie. We just gave each other a little fist bump, but it was my mistake before. Like I tried to intercept the pass, and then he went around. So I was just happy that didn't end up in a goal, and I was just lucky I could stop that on the line. But yeah, I just gave him a little fist bump. He said, "Good job," and that's it.
career high in terms of your fourth goal. What did you see on the play?
Yeah, I got the puck and then I saw a guy in front of me and I was kind of looking for a pass for his back door, but there was nothing open. And then I kind of faked a shot and the guy just went spinning, I think. So I went to the right a little bit and I just saw the top corner was open and I shot it there. And yeah, luckily it went in.